Class in session, guys. All right, so I'm just going to drop a quick video and say that we make our own magic. And I'm not talking about getting out a magic wand and doing all this abracadabra, boom, 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 boom. It turns into something golden, right? Well, metaphorically speaking, we do create our own magic. Now, how the hell do we do that, you may be asking? Well, it's really simple, really. You just basically make a decision and get moving, and then the magic shows up. They should give me a Nobel Prize for that one. You make a decision, then you get moving in that direction. I didn't need a magic wand for that one. Did you see any fairy dust? Did you see any golden halo? No. I basically said we make our own magic by deciding and taking steps forward. See, when you make decisions, guys, you're basically saying to the universe, I want this. I'm going in this direction. Because we are creators. We create our own life experiences. There it is. And we make our own magic. So you may be in an unfavorable situation, or you might not necessarily know how things are going to work, and you end up procrastinating or not even taking the first step. Because let's face it, if you have a massive, big idea that you want to do, it's understandable that it can actually scare you. It can scare you. Scare you to the extent where you can't even take the first step because you don't necessarily know what the first step is. But if you knew and understood this idea that we make our own magic, that's enough to inspire you to try, right? That's enough to inspire you to try. So we make our own magic. So let's say you have this idea and you're like, all right, I want to create this film, for instance, right? And I can definitely relate to this one through my experiences of doing All About the Mackenzies back in the day, making that decision, and magic showed up along the way. And this is coming from a guy that never wrote a script before, never produced or directed a show before, but magic came along the way. What is the magic, you ask? It is the situations, people, and circumstances that you attract to you to reveal to you and open up the path to you of how that big idea is going to happen for you. So we make our own magic. So let's say you make that decision today of what it is that you want to do. The first step you can do is just start doing some research. That is the first step. Because let's face it, we're only going to do what we have the knowledge to do. And the reason we don't do something new is because we don't have the knowledge to do it, or we don't believe we can do it. But when you understand the idea that we make our own magic, and you start the first step of a little bit of research, that is going to introduce to you the next step you must take. I remember speaking about this in a video I did way back in the day called Non-Linear versus Linear, right? And we are talking about a non-linear path. In other words, it's not what we have been taught by people and society. The non-linear path is the path of manifestation of things that show up for us to achieve what it is that we want to do. The linear path is go school, get good grades, get a job, get married, have kids, get a home, live happily ever after, repeat, repeat, repeat. That is the linear route, right? But the non-linear route, that's going to take a lot of courage. That's going to take a lot of dreamers. That's going to take a lot of people saying, actually, gee, you know what? I want to create my own magic. I want to make my own magic. And I'm creating magic right now, man. Like with this AI and robot script that I'm writing, it's a big deal, you know? And I'll just give you a quick little case study. So I remember November last year, 2019, where I was like, you know what? I want to get back on with my music, right? So I remember one morning I woke up and then something just told me go on YouTube and research a hip hop robotic beat, right? And then I found one. And as I heard the beat, I fell in love with it and I started writing it. But little did I know, as I started to write it, scenes of a production was revealed to me. It was revealed to me. So I was making my own magic, bigger than what I had asked for in the first place. Then the next thing I know, I started attracting certain shows to do with robots and AI, and films to do with robots and AI, and I just started watching it. This is the research. Little did I know. Now, doing this script was not on the cards whatsoever. I just wanted to get back on with my music, man. But a bigger idea was revealed to me through higher source. Oh no, Sam, there's a bigger thing here, and it does involve the music, but there's a purpose behind this. Okay? So I was making my own magic by a decision I made, and it started with researching that instrumental that I found on YouTube. Then, what happened? As I started writing a scene, more scenes were revealed to me. I didn't even have a storyline yet. But eventually, a couple of months later, a storyline revealed itself to me. And then I knew what I was writing. Characters in the scenes, in the whole project, started revealing themselves to me. And then I really got the juices flowing. Now I'm starting to write, type up. Everything was starting to come to me. I ain't finished the script yet at the date of this video, but I'm still adding scenes and tweaking it, making it better. And I'm making my own magic here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So you can be in a situation right now, wherever you are, and you can make magic right now from wherever you are, just by deciding, I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to start researching it. And then the way will be revealed to you. And then that will end up being your book of Revelations. Because it was revealed to you. So, guys, you can make your own magic. You can. And you know what the great thing is? You don't even need a magic wand, man. You don't need no fairy dust. You don't need to tap your shoes like Dorothy. You don't need to. And you can find your way home. This is BentoVision. Comment, like, subscribe, tap that bell button for notifications. Holla back.